Hi, this is Lee Anthony Davis here. Welcome back to my Gran Turismo playthrough. Today I will be doing the third race in the World Championship. The first two races weren't too demanding, but this one is a little bit more tricky. So as you can see, I'm on the menu, so I'm going to go to my home, garage. The car I want is the new Beetle RSI. This has been tuned up, this has been added everything to it, including a turbo engine and everything else, brakes and everything. So this will be the ideal car to enter the big competition. Right, now that I've got that sorted, I need to go to Go Race, beginners level again, and go to the end of that as we reach Gran Turismo World Championship. So far I have played two of them. The Super Speedway was yesterday's one, and now I'm going to do Troll Mountain. So this one's a little bit tricky, so I'll explain it as I go along. So let's get on with it, and here we go. Right, this one is for £10,000. All the races on here are for £10,000. There are 10 races altogether to complete the whole thing. And if you win, you get 50 grand. And on top of that, you get a rally car, I think, to show that you've completed it. And also, if you complete all this level, you know, all the races on this level, from the free race ones together and stuff, I think you get what they call a supercar, which is worth about 100,000. So it really is worth completing this level. But anyway, I'm going to move on and let's start the race. Here we go. There you see, I'm at the back of the field because I didn't qualify, so I will start in pole position, 6th place. Here we go. I'll explain it as I go along. Right. Decided not to go too fast here because the turns are very dodgy. As you can see, the car's getting your way deliberately, so they bump you off and put you in all sorts of difficulties. As you see, the ramps on the side there are ideal for running over to speed up your car. As you can see, they move at a colossal lick, so I have to be careful as I go around these turns. As you can see, the turns are very, very narrow indeed, so you have to get it right. As you can see, I just avoided that because if you don't get the turn right or the timing right, you're in big trouble. Like here, for instance, bang. And if you do that, they move away from you because they're moving just as fast as you are. So anyway, I've got to make my move. This is the time to make it because it's a nice flat track all the way through this tunnel. It goes up, so you decelerate, obviously, but then you accelerate when you go down the hill. So here we go. But this is a turn you have to get right, so you have to get right to the edge, right to the otherwise you end up going straight on the outside and lose a lot of ground. Here I'm now moving on them. Now I have to get this turn right, yeah, and this turn. Now this is even worse because you've got to get this turn. It's so narrow, so you have to get it right. And as you can see, I've been pushed onto the side again by the crafty car. Now, I've got a little trick here as I come to the finishing line on the first lap. Watch this. I know it's a bit of a shortcut, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do so I can gain a bit more time. Here we go. Through here, so you pass him, and then you move on him, and then you move into 4th place. And now I'm moving into 3rd. So as you can see, the car is really fast. But the problem is, if you get it wrong like there, you end up going off. So as you can see, they're very quick, so they won't give you any room to manoeuvre. As you can see, he's trying to knock me off again, so I have to take my chance and use as much as I can to get this right. That's it. See, bang. I'm going to see, this is why I chose this one. As you can see, I've been jackknifed, so I'm out the race. But like I said, this one is a very difficult one. That's why I wanted to show you it. As you can see, if I'm not racing, it's dead easy to negotiate. But when you're doing it at speed, it's not easy. They're miles away from me. It's nearly over this race now. So anyway, as you can see, I have to go through the tunnel. I can start to catch him up, but unfortunately there's too many turns on here for me to make any impression whatsoever. So here we go. So I'm going to try and gain on this one at least. Always go as close as you can to the insides, because you gain a lot of time from there. You can also use, yeah, you see, if you tap it, it starts buzzing forward. That just shows you what the programmer had in mind. So you can't sort of knock them out, you know, push them out the way and make them bloody go crashing, because it's not going to happen. I'll tell you what you do need for this. You need good tyres and brakes. Unfortunately, I'm going to finish last in here. I have won this race, as you can see, because I had a lot of concentration. But when you're trying to demonstrate, there you go, stops me qualifying. So there you go, I finished 6th for my trouble. It's a very difficult one, that, but tomorrow I will show you how to win the next race quite easily. This one is difficult. It takes a lot of concentration, and unfortunately I only won £100. Not worth the bother, is it? So anyway, that's the end of this race. I'm not going to bother with a replay on that one. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with race 4. Bye for now.